What's going on, everybody? So we're here to expose the scammer again. I could literally do this every day and have different reviews to show y'all every single day. There's that many negative reviews. But obviously, when you go after scammers, they like to retaliate. And he's made a video about me yesterday or the day before. And he even had Todd Givens, who y'all probably don't remember, but I exposed him several years ago as well. But again, when you expose these scammers, they like to retaliate and play the victim. And it's funny to me. So most of you may or may not know that I was doing my credit repair in Georgia. I had no idea it was illegal. Then once I found out, because Andre, the owner of Pinnacle Credit Repair, made almost 30 complaints claiming to be a former client of mine. And obviously he's never worked with my company. But I've since fixed all that. I moved the business to Texas, partnered with attorneys. I actually work for the attorneys now. I'm actually a W-2 employee for my attorneys. So the only people that can operate in the state of Georgia are attorneys and realtors. So he tells consumers that, oh, well, we can help you because we're not located in Georgia. That's not how it works. It doesn't matter if the credit repair company is located in Georgia or if they're located in Vietnam, like he was for a long time. It doesn't matter. You can't do credit repair, period, for Georgia consumers unless you are an attorney. And guess who does our work? Attorneys. So we're able to help Georgia consumers. And the best part about being a Georgia consumer is legally we can't charge you. Attorneys can't charge you either. Realtors can't charge you either. Nobody can charge you for credit repair in the state of Georgia. And I learned that the hard way. But hey, I learned from my mistakes and I fixed it. And now I'm helping people. And so are my attorneys. But anyway, let me, I forgot to share the live with a few people that I always share my lives with. So let me do that now. If y'all have any questions, just leave them in the live chat. Give me just 1 second, y'all. Just got to share this. If y'all will share the live anywhere you can share it. Let's see. Share it with my boy Noel, which I think he's already subscribed anyway. I wanted to share it with this guy too. Again, the more people we get on here, the better. Obviously, the goal is to warn people about this guy. He thinks that he's a competitor of mine, but he is not a competitor. We do not compete with scammers. We are on a whole nother level. But again, they get upset when you expose them. So I'll get started. This just isn't how you talk to consumers. Somebody left. People leave 1-star, 5-star, 4-star reviews all the time and don't say anything. And his response is 1-star review from an anonymous profile. Sounds super credible with laughing. He thinks the laughing and smiling faces bother people, but I don't think anybody gives a crap. Here's another one. Not sure who this belongs to. We reached out to several Thomas Jones in our client Rolodex, but all have said this review doesn't belong to them. Could you kindly shoot us a text to or email us so we can address the problem? Thank you. This is what narcissistic people do. They put smiley faces and laughing faces to try to piss you off, which is, I mean, it's sad, but hey, it is what it is, right? All right, so Brian Johnson. Okay, this is actually very, very new. If you fall for this scam, hold on, there's more. If you fall for this scam, you deserve it just like me. I paid this clown $2,000 to fix my credit in November of 2023. I guess he got my first review deleted. He's good at that. He definitely is. He hasn't fixed one thing on my credit and refuses to refund me. I was patient with him for 2 years. His agreement says Alabama, but he claims he's in New York and California. You have been warned. And his response is pretty much always the same. We take allegations like this seriously, which is precisely why we responded quickly. We have no record of any client named Brian Johnson having ever signed an agreement, paid for services, or worked with our company in the capacity, no contract, no invoices, no payment records. It's always you were never a client of mine. So these people, of course, they're leaving 1-star reviews. You scammed them, buddy. They have the right to leave a 1-star review. Selena said, overall poor experience. And this one, let's see. I know for a fact we have never done any business with you, and your account is a fake as well. Please refrain from leaving fake reviews and be more honest. It might be possible that you are associated with a firm that posts fake reviews. I'll make sure to have Google investigate it. Well, it's been a year. I'm assuming Google said it's real. Like I said, the 1-star reviews are real, and that's why I'm showing you the 1-star reviews. If you want me to do a review video on the 5-star reviews and showing you how easy it is to tell that they're fake, I can do that too. Thomas says, worst service I ever received. Would not recommend their help to anybody. Hi, thank you. We typically aim for positive client relationship. We must clarify that in this case, the experience was extremely difficult due to your behavior. And he always blames the consumer for his psychotic behavior, which is hilarious. But hey, if it makes him feel better, let him do it. You bombarded our team with constant calls, texts, and threats, making it challenging to work with you professionally. Despite this, we still provided you with our services and delivered clear results, which you continue to deny. Our commitment is always to help our clients improve their credit, and we have documentation showing the progress we made in your case. Unfortunately, no matter how much we tried, you chose to remain dissatisfied and escalated to aggression rather than working with us towards a solution. Now, if you've seen any of his other reviews, we all know he's the aggressor. But trust me when I say he's all talk. He's not going to do anything to y'all. We always aim to be transparent and professional with all of our clients. We stand by our work and encourage those reading this to look at the many positive results we've achieved to others. So he wants you to refrain from looking at the real 1-star reviews and go by the fake 5-star reviews, which is what scammers do. Brian says, trust me, this company is terrible. And of course, he says, hello, we have never had any interaction with you and have never done business with you. It's just crazy. Like, that's his response to everything. You are never a client of mine. Andy said, didn't deliver the results promised and was super rude and unprofessional over the phone. There is no Andy as a customer in our records. Do you see what he's doing in almost every single review? The people that leave real 1-star reviews because he scammed them, he wants to say, you're not even in our database. Well, you probably deleted them from the database after you scammed them. Let's see. Clifford Jones, and this is 5 years ago. So again, this shows you how long he's been scamming people. Andre is very arrogant, condescending, and unprofessional. Facts. He looks down on you and belittles you because you have bad credit. He is very unresponsive. He is also a one-man army. If you expect typical customer service, don't look for it with Andre. I'm considering posting text messages he said to me so no one else has to deal with. Oh my goodness. Because he is repairing your credit, he thinks he is better than you. If that ain't 100% him, let's see. You do realize that you look like a sour and spiteful person right now, right? It's very one-aided and insulting. I know it's your intention to throw dirt on my name, but throwing a tantrum whenever you don't get things your way is not a mature way of handling things. And if y'all want to read any, like if y'all want to read all of these, you can just pause them and read them. Sometimes I was just like, that's enough. I mean, it's crazy. Here's another one. We never worked with you because he left a 1-star review. I rarely write reviews. So by this time, I called this company on Wednesday, February 6, 2019. So this is almost 7 years ago. I only have a few late payments on my car loan. I spoke to Andre, and initially he was nice and then asked for $750 for the services. And that's all up front through Cash App or Zelle. And his Zelle goes to some guy named Josh. If you're paying a credit repair company through Zelle, make sure it's going into a business account, not some guy's personal account. Let me see if I can find another thing that I wanted y'all to see on how he talks to his people that he scams, of course. So let's go to posts. Oh, I think he deleted it. Oh, come on. He did delete it. No, he did not delete it. I apologize. It is right here. So let me share this one. Let me stop this one. And let me share, I think it's this one. So this is how he talks to people. So basically, this person reached out for credit repair and he wants to talk SHIT about him. And you can even see he edited his post right here. It says he edited it. Hi, my name is, and my number is, I can't hold a job more than 2.5 years. And as soon as I fraudulently fixed my credit report, I was able to get a credit score enough to get 18% interest rate on a Porsche that I now cannot afford, which is why I got late payments. And I messaged Andre yelling at him, demanding that he fix my credit report and lowballing him because this is exactly how you behave as a modern day man. Now, keep in mind, this is how he acts when people don't want to work with him. He throws a tantrum, which is hilarious to say the least. Look, he posted the same freaking post back to back, and the reason they get posted over and over is because, and look, it's one of his old. He has so many fake accounts. This is hilarious. This is hilarious. I thought that was him for a second there. It kind of favors him. Oh, and here's the video of him supposedly exposing me. Like I said, he clings to old stuff that happens. Yes, I made mistakes. Yes, I did, but I fixed them. He hasn't fixed anything. And he cannot help Georgia consumers because he's not an attorney, doesn't work for attorneys, and is not partnered with attorneys. Remember, it doesn't matter where you're located. You cannot help consumers fix their credit unless you are an attorney, work for attorneys, or you partner with attorneys. And the attorneys have to do all of the work. So if y'all have any questions, just let. I'm going to go back to the other one, pull it up. But yeah, I could literally do this every single day and give y'all 2 negative reviews on this credit repair scam. It is the number one credit repair scam there is. No one even comes close. Maybe Ash Kristen. So Ash Kristen is basically just the female version of Andre, like literally just the female version of Andre. Oh, if anybody has any questions, let me know. All right, I gotta find this real quick. Sorry, y'all, I'm looking something up. If anybody has any questions, leave them in the live chat. If you've been scammed by this scammer, please let me know. like I said, I'm just here to warn you so you don't get scammed by him as well. Oh, he will, 100%. He's going to fail over and over and over. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. But it makes him feel good to rely on old stuff that I did in the past that was wrong. I never denied it. In fact, I got a video somewhere on my channel addressing it. If anybody has any questions, just leave them in the live chat. Just leave them in the live chat. Again, if you want to pause the video after, you can go over all these 1-star reviews, which are the real reviews, the 5-star reviews. So what he likes to do is obviously create fake accounts and leave reviews. And then he will also pay consumers to leave 5-star reviews and work on their credit for free if they leave a 5-star review before he even works on their credit. That's what happens more than anything. He loves to do that. But I mean, what do you expect a scammer to do? I mean, that's what scammers, that's what they do. And there's really nothing you can do about it. But hopefully learn your lesson and, you know, go from there.
Did you lose over 75,000?
All I can tell you, Pinnacle Credit Repair scammed me. Brian Johnson, I do believe I want to say I seen I think you have a review on here. Maybe not. Yeah, I think that may be you right there. I don't know. So if anybody else has been scammed, just put it in the live chat. If anybody has been scammed, please put it in the live chat. But like I said, the 1-star reviews are the real ones and the 5-star reviews are the fake ones, which, are you surprised that's what scammers do? Yes, that's my review. Yeah, I figured it was. And I'm sorry you got scammed, but Andre is hilarious using green screens to create fake content. His backdrops are artificial. Yeah, and for somebody who is so against artificial intelligence, I mean, it's just, hilarious to say the least. But I mean, what do you expect a scammer to do? I mean, again, if y'all been scammed by him, put it in the live chat. If you've had any dealings with him, put it in the live chat. So far, there's one person, Brian Johnson. He scammed me as well and called me racist names. He will not give me a refund either. John Thomas. Okay, so there's another guy. There's 2 people, and I know there's only 6 people in here, so I don't expect many people, but I appreciate y'all hopping on the live. Again, his response to everybody is just about the same. Never had any experience with us. We have no record of any client named Brian Johnson, which in fact is you. He doesn't mention ACAT anymore, but continues to brag about Lexington Law. But you got to remember, it's the original founder of Lexington Law, which that kid he's a crackhead at best. And I hate to even call somebody that, but you remember he used to make the videos when he was hiding in Vietnam about how the pizza messed up his brain. Now that come out of his mouth, not mine. And here's another one of Thomas Jones. Not sure this review belongs to. Try to reach out to several Thomas Jones on our client Rolodex, but all I've said, this review doesn't belong to them. Can you imagine that? I mean, if anybody's surprised by these reviews, I mean, and there's a 5-star review right there. There's some 5-star reviews on here too. And I have a review video on those fake 5-star reviews if y'all would like me to. You can tell that they're him. This is how you can tell they're him or somebody that he paid. The reviews sound just like him and everything that he says in his videos. I'm surprised they don't all have one of the little cheap suits that his little Indian guys made for him, and making a review video for him, which wouldn't surprise me if he does that next. But yes, I have no problem going over the 5-star reviews in the next live if y'all want me to. None whatsoever. Because y'all need to be able to read these things and see what I'm trying to show you. I'm not just trying to down somebody that's doing good business. This is a person who fled the United States because he got in trouble, beat his girlfriend up. And yes, I don't care. I will expose everything he did. Ran to Vietnam, got in trouble there after 5 years, and had to come right back. As soon as he got here, obviously he went to jail, and then his daddy got him out. Let's send him a pizza gift card for Chris. Listen, his brain can't take any more of that pizza. I mean, I'm sorry. It's not going to. But like I said, the 1-star reviews, these are the real reviews. And it's easy to tell because they're all complaining about how he scammed them. They're all complaining about how he talks to them, because that's what he does. He talks to people and just treats them like crap because he thinks he's better than everybody. Well, let me tell you something. There's not a scammer out there better than anybody in the United States that has bad credit. There's not one scammer that is better than those people. And I have got, before I forget, let me put this up because I don't need y'all seeing these documents. I've got to upload a Experian annual credit report before I forget. And it has food all over it. So, Joe, if you're on here, I got your reports. And I'm about to upload them so the attorneys can review them. Well, it doesn't want to stay, but I can make it work. Watch this. Shoot. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna have to do this real quick. If y'all have any questions, leave them in the live chat. Okay, I think it's gonna soup. Got to scan this Experian credit report. Like I said, Joe, if you're on here, I'm getting your last report uploaded. And I think I've got to send you a CLUA agreement still for the attorneys. So you'll just sign it with your phone and you'll be good to go. I'm almost done, y'all. I apologize. This is something that I got to get done today before I go out of town. So as you can see from this review, I was just glancing at it. Let me move this over here out of the way and I can pull this back down. So where's it at? Where did I see it at? Oh, unfortunately we have seen a pattern of fake or competitor-driven reviews posted by individuals who have never done business with us under the name Brian Johnson. This review fits that pattern. So he wants you to think that all the real reviews are fake and all the fake reviews are real, which is hilarious to say the least. And he's probably on here watching. And if you are, hey bud, you're a piece of you know what. You really are. Yes, I made mistakes, but I fixed mine, made sure I was compliant, partnered with attorneys. I work for attorneys. They work for me. We can help anybody. when people like this are working on your credit, they're not fixing your credit. They're filing false FTC reports claiming identity theft. You are not a victim of identity theft if you open those accounts. I don't care how these people on YouTube try to twist the laws. It's funny to me because I understand how the laws actually work, and most consumers don't. And it's mainly because of how people get online and twist consumer laws to make you think, well, you can use this consumer law, and technically it is identity theft because you never gave them written permission, and they're selling your personal information for monetary gain without your permission. And that is not how those laws work. Those laws are for certain people. Yes, they are, but they're not for you. They're not for that person that signed up for that Discover card and let it charge off. It's not for you. You signed up for that account. That is not identity theft. I mean, you can keep telling yourself it's identity theft, but that ain't going to make it identity theft. You can try all you want to, but it's not. But again, if y'all want to read any of these reviews, you can go back to the beginning of the live once I get off of here, and you can read these. But again, most of them say, we never had a client by your name, or he blames the consumer for their attitude, when we all know he's the one that goes crazy and psycho on consumers. But yeah, anytime somebody asks for Cash App or Zelle, like I said, Zelle's fine as long as it's going into the business account. But when you send him money via Zelle, it's going to a Josh, whoever Josh is. That is not a business account. That is not a business account. If anybody has any questions, please leave them in the live chat. I paid him with Venmo. Yeah, I mean, it says it right there. Gary Wilkes was asked to pay the same exact way. But this one here is one of my favorite ones. Andre is very arrogant, condescending, and unprofessional. He looks down on you and belittles you because you have bad credit. He is very unresponsive. He is also a one-man army, which that's not true. He's got a guy in India that helps with his scam. You got a scammer who hired a scammer to scam you out of credit repair. So it's a triple play. I guess you can say it's a triple play. I guess I don't know. I paid him with Cash App. Yeah, so Cash App and Venmo is two of scammers' most favorite ways to accept money. A real company accepts debit cards and credit cards. We accept debit cards and we accept credit cards. We just don't accept Discover. And I'll say this: it sucks accepting debit and credit cards. It does. The fees are ridiculous. But guess what? That's a part of having a business. It is a part of having a business. And remember, y'all, once this video is over, you can always go back and pause the video to read the reviews. Again, the 1-star reviews are the real reviews. And you can tell because of this is exactly how he talks to consumers. I just showed you on his YouTube channel too how he talks to somebody because he's mad because he talked to the consumer and the consumer was like, I don't want to work with this crackhead. And then he flips the script and makes it look like the consumer is the one that went crazy. And you don't talk to people that way when you're in business. You don't. I mean, obviously he does, but you know, Again, if y'all have any questions, leave them in the live chat. I probably will hop off of here shortly. And to Brian Johnson and John Thomas, I'm sorry you got scammed. I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. You made a bad judgment, and I'm not judging either one of you at all, because these scammers know how to talk to consumers. They know how to tell you what they want to hear. They know how to promise you the world, because that's what consumers want to hear. They don't want to hear the truth, the facts, and how long it takes to fix somebody's credit legally, and how you may not even be able to get your credit fixed. And some people simply don't care if credit sweeps are being performed, if false FTC reports or false police reports. They don't care about none of that. And that, hey, that's okay. It's at the end of the day, I always tell y'all, it's your money. You spend it how you want to. I spend mine how I want to. I expect you to spend yours how you want to. I expect you to believe whatever you want to believe, no matter what's right here in front of you. Because I'm sure there's somebody on here, and it's perfectly fine, who's seeing this and they're thinking, "Oh, I don't care. I'll still try him because he said this and he said that, and you like the way he said it, and that's fine. Just all I ask is don't come to me asking for a discount after somebody like this." And I say that because there's thousands of credit repair scammers out there. TikTok is loaded with credit repair scammers. I mean, loaded. So it's easy to fall for these scams. Plus, when you get people like, that get on TikTok and say they can fix your credit in 4 days, I mean, if you believe it, why would you not go to them? You'd rather have your credit fixed in 4 days than 4 months, right? Well, realistically, legally, you're not going to get it fixed in 4 months either. Our process is a minimum of 6 to 12 months. And if you're a victim of identity theft, it's a minimum of 24 months. But if you are a victim of identity theft and they do not remove this stuff, and we have all the proof that you are a true victim, meaning somebody actually stole your identity, the payout is very, very nice. Very, very nice. We work with attorneys. We partner with attorneys. These scammers, they watch my videos, and now some of them are claiming they work with attorneys. Listen, an attorney is not going to work with a scammer. They're not going to work with somebody who ran and fled to Vietnam and then had to flee back to the United States because he got in trouble there. So they're not going to partner with these people. They're not using attorneys. And also, once they do a credit sweep, an attorney's not going to touch your credit file. They're not. And if they do, they're going to be very, very upset at you, because once they find these violations and they try to sue, they're automatically going to lose because you did a credit sweep. All that information stays in their system for 24 months. So if you do a credit sweep today, decide tomorrow, I want to do this the right way because all this stuff's coming back, you're SOL. You are SOL as far as getting your credit fixed the legal way now. You just ruined your chances at getting your credit fixed the right way and the legal way. But again, it's your money. If you want to blow it on somebody that's going to go eat some pizza that's going to mess his brain up, and you would have to know what video I'm talking about. But he posted a video and said that the pizza messed up his brain. The chemicals in the pizza messed up his brain. And that's when he was like taking pills and smoking weed and all that on his videos when he was in Vietnam. And he said it was punishable by death in Vietnam, which is, I don't know. If y'all believe this cat, I don't. Honestly, it sounds bad, but if you believe anything this clown says, I don't feel bad for you if you get scammed. As harsh as that sounds, you basically asked to get scammed. You asked to get scammed when you go to these people, because I've exposed him and others so many times that if you fall for it, if nobody else don't feel bad for you, I definitely don't. I definitely don't either. And I'm sorry, I'm not a good multitasker. I'm downloading a credit report so I can get it over to the attorneys. And I need to I need to get him a litigation underwriting agreement because I don't think he signed one yet. Let's see. Well, now I don't see any of them. Oh, I think it's under Joseph. All right, if nobody has any questions, I'm going to hop off of here in just a second. Going to hop off of here and finish my work for the day. Okay, there's one. There's all 4 credit reports. All right, so I just need to send the litigation underwriting agreement for him to sign. But yeah, the 1-star reviews are here for you to review. Again, when the video's over, you can go back and pause the video, read them all. Some of them are 5 or 6 years old. So that alone just shows you how long he's been scamming people. But, you know, he wants to bring up my past and where I made mistakes when I first got into credit repair. Hey, if it makes him feel better, that's fine. I actually addressed all of that in a video and fixed everything to make sure that I was compliant. So the proof's all right here. It's right here in front of you. And you can see this is from Google. This is not something that I made up. $37 minutes. I'm going to stay on here for 3 more minutes, just so it's 40 minutes even. Well, 2 minutes and 13 seconds rather. Give y'all a couple more minutes to ask any questions. But if you do want to sign up for legal, legit credit repair, the link is in the top of the live chat. It takes less than a minute to sign up. We'll have you pull all 3 credit reports from annualcreditreport.com, as well as your Innovis report. We'll have you signed a litigation underwriting agreement because we're not just doing standard credit repair. We're not sending in FTC reports. We're not sending in police reports. We're having attorneys draft professional letters with their letterhead on there to debt collectors first. If you have collections, we address them first, then we wait 90 days. After 90 days, you will have a video call to go over any responses you've gotten, as well as go over the charge-offs and any potential FCRA violations. Because again, we're not just trying to get deletions, we're trying to get the most deletions possible legally, the most money in your pocket, and the most debts waived, meaning you no longer owe the debt. That is something that scammers simply cannot do, even if they wanted to, because no attorney is going to partner with a scammer, and no attorney is going to partner with somebody that's doing credit sweeps for consumers. Because once you've done a credit sweep, they pretty much can't help you anymore. It is an aggravating process once you've done a credit sweep to get everything erased out of the credit bureau's system so you can do legal credit repair. Once you send in an FTC report, whether you do it or somebody does it on your behalf, once that's done, it's almost impossible to legally fix your credit. Yep, almost impossible. I'm not going to say it's impossible, but I do know for a fact, once a credit sweep's been done, the attorneys cannot help you and they cannot sue. I don't care how many violations on your credit report. And honestly, it's your fault at the end of the day because you hired a scammer. Now, maybe you didn't know there was a scammer because, again, scammers know how to talk to you. They're like car salesmen. They can sell you anything. And their goal is to sell you on fake hopes and dreams to get the most money out of you and then holler at your boy, they gone. And that's the best way to put it. All right, y'all, I'm going to hop off of here. If y'all will, please share this video everywhere you can so more consumers can see this. Share it on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube if you want. I don't care where you share it. Just everybody take the time to share this on social media so more people can see this so they don't get scammed by this Vietnam scammer I just don't want y'all to lose your money. Again, I'm not here to convince you to sign up for my services. I don't care if you sign up for my services. I'm here to warn you about these people so you don't waste thousands of dollars and make it almost impossible to fix your credit. So if y'all have any comments, just comment on the video once it posts after the live uploads. I will go live again tomorrow at some point. More than likely, it'll be around 11 or 12 again. So that's all I got for now. Hope everybody has a great day, and I will see y'all on the next live.